In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use the alerts feature on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. This feature will help you to find new qualified leads for your business and create good icebreaker, which is very useful if you want to get better reply rate, more sales calls, and at the end, close more deals for your business. So let's dive in. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is how to access your alerts on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So as you can see, I'm currently on the homepage of LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and in the middle of my screen, you see that I have all alerts. So if I scroll, you see that we have lead alerts. So as you can see here on this screen, I have mostly people who shared a post recently. Then if you want to see the details of a specific alert, it's very easy. You just need to click on view. So let's check the Nick posts. So for that, we click on view. And here on the right, we have the post of Nick. So if the person is a relevant lead for you, what you can do is, of course, to like and comment the post. And when you want to send a direct message on LinkedIn, you can do an icebreaker based on this post. So now let's go back to all our alerts. And now what I want to show you is how you can filter your alerts. So basically, you can filter your alerts by accounts and leads. So for example, let's say that we want to have alerts based on accounts. So let's click on it. And now if I scroll, you see that we have no longer leads. So we no longer have people, but with this filter accounts, we have companies alerts. So for example, we have this alert. Underdog is a new account to consider. Employees have been moving from here to DraftKings at an increased rate. So of course, all the alerts are not useful for you. And that's why if you want to filter your alerts, you have this feature here, filter account alerts. And if I click on it, you see that I can filter my alerts. So for example, let's say that I want to see only the alerts related to new decision makers in a company. So I select new decision makers, then I click on apply. And now you see that we have alerts related to new decision makers. So for example, we have this one. So HP hired Carol and so on as VP Global Benefits and Employee Mobility. And this alert might be useful for you. So we have same here, Homovio hired a new VP Special Project. We have this company client that hired a new head of engineering, or the last example, so Salesforce, a huge company, hired a new chief growth officer. So with this kind of information, you can personalize your icebreaker and reach out to specific companies at a very good timing. Now, if we go back to our filters, you see that we have account updates, suggested leads, and account risk. So what you can do is to apply the filters you want for an account, but what you can do with this alerts feature is that you can say you want to target leads. And this time, if I click on filter lead alerts, you see that we have career changes and lead shares. So if I click on career changes, then I click on apply, you see that we have some people who started a new position at a specific company. A good use case to monitor a career change is when you have a client or a lead who is personally very interested by your service or your product, because your product or service might be a good fit in the new company. Okay, now that you know how to see and filter all your alerts on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, it's time to see how you can monitor, so have the alerts of new people or new companies. So basically, on LinkedIn Sales Navigator, you will only get the alerts when someone or when a company is in your lead or account list. So for example, if I go here on top and I click on accounts, then here on this page, I have all my accounts lists. And basically, if I click on a list, so this one, for example, Here I have some companies in it. And because these companies are in an account list, I will get all the alerts related to these companies. And what's very interesting is that in a specific account list, I have this column here, alerts. And if I scroll, you see that I have some alerts for some companies. So for example, for this company, we have Epic Games employees have been moving here at an increased rate. If I click on this alert, I'm redirected to the account page of the studio. And here you see that we have some growth insights. And if I scroll, you see that we have all the account alerts. So if you target some specific companies, you see that it's very useful to have all these informations. So for example, let's say that you really want to close a specific company. These informations are goldmine because you can create specific outreach messages based on these alerts. Now, if you have a lot of alerts on the screen, you can filter the alerts here by clicking, for example, in account growth. And now you see that we have only one alert. Epic Games employees are moving to Demiurge Studios. So this is for the accounts. And now if I click on leads, here on this page, you see that we have all my lead lists. And basically, if I click on the list, so for example, this one, it means that LinkedIn Sales Navigator monitor their activity and will trigger an alert here when something new happens. Okay, now that you know that you need to create an account list or a lead list, it's time to see how you can create a lead list or an account list in 30 seconds. So let's start by creating a lead list. So for that, very easy, you click on lead filters. And now the only thing we need to do is to add some filters. So for example, company headcount between 500 to 1,000 people. Let's say that I want to target head of sales. And now the geography, let's say San Francisco. So San Francisco Bay Area, perfect. I click on include. And here with this search, you see that I have 48 results, which is perfect for this tutorial. Then if you want to create a lead list, very easy. You click here on select all, then save to list. And now here you click on create new list. You have to give a name for your list. So let's say alerts tutorial. Then we click on create and save. And now we have to add the page number 2. So I click on 2. Then select all, save to list, and then alert tutorial. And you see that here we have one list. And if I click, you see that this lead, Drew, is in my alerts tutorial lead list. So now, because I've added these people into a lead list, I will get some alerts for these people. And it works exactly the same way for the account alerts. So if we want to create an account list, very easy. This time we go here on top in account. You select the filters you want to use. So for example, just for this tutorial, company headcount between 1,000 to 5,000 people, industry, computer, hardware, manufacturing. Then you click on select all, then save to list, and then create new list. Then you give a name for your account list, so account alerts tutorial, and then you click on create and save. And now, because we've created an account list, you will automatically get alerts for these companies. And now what I want to show you is how you can export your search from LinkedIn Sales Navigator, get the verified emails of your leads into a clean CSV file. So for that, very easy. The first thing you need to do is to go on GiveMeLeads.io, or you can click the first link in the description. Then you will be on this page, and here you just need to click on start for free. Then once you've created your account on GiveMeLeads, you connect your LinkedIn account, you install the Chrome extension, and then you will get a button like this one, extract leads. So now let's say that you want to export a lead list. So for example, the alerts tutorial lead list. So I click on include. And here, let's say that you want to export these people, you want their emails, and you want a CSV file at the end. So all you need to do is to go here and click on extract leads, and then you will be redirected to your GiveMeLeads account. So here you just need to give the number of leads you want to export. So let's say 40, and then you click on export leads. Here I just want to rename my export. So alerts tutorial. And now I just need to wait a little bit to get my export. All right, so as you can see, after 28 seconds, my export is done. And now if I want to see my leads, I can download CSV or open each sheet. So I will click on download CSV. And here you see that we have our list of 40 leads, which is actually perfect. And here you have all the information you need to send some messages to these people. And of course, you have the verified emails of your leads if we found it. So it's actually very useful if you want to send some cold emails to these leads. So this is it for the alerts on LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Now, if you want to export your leads from LinkedIn Sales Navigator into a clean CSV file, you can try for free GiveMeLeads by clicking the first link in the description. And if you want to see a complete beginner-friendly tutorial on how to use LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find leads, you can click somewhere on the screen. I wish you a nice day and I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.